Hello everybody, and welcome back to Wales. I feel like I'm in a very Welsh setting today, mostly because of the lambs, some of which are massive now. I don't know what they've been eating the past few weeks, but huge. And also you can see Snowdon in the background, or the bottom half of Snowdon. The top half is in cloud, which in itself is quite Welsh actually. This way, I think. What isn't Welsh is what the weather has been doing. It rained about half an hour ago for the first time in, I reckon, about 3 or 4 weeks, which doesn't usually happen. Can be dry this time of year, but not usually that dry, so that's been interesting. Hopefully it's not been too dry to turn everywhere super green in the summer, because they are my favourite photography days, I think. Days like this, overcast days, where the green of the hills can really pop. Oh, there's a little lamb here, look. That's a small one. Hello. Hello. Look where I've got to go. That there. You might be able to see the path right the way at the top. Nice. Just thinking I could probably drop the Snowdonia Wales tag from the drone footage on the basis that because of the travel restrictions, I think I'm unlikely to be going many other places at the minute. Most of the videos are probably going to be based here. But anyway, as you can see, that's no bad thing, I don't think. My kind of place. Even the train stations are nice. I parked near a little train station and just lovely, quaint little place. Didn't get any video clips of it because, well, I forgot. I mean, give me a break. I've only been making videos 4 years. I'm gonna stop talking now because, well, because of that. Getting there. Snowdon is almost at the very top of Snowdon, as you might be able to see. You can almost see the cafe. Yeah, if you've not been up Snowdon before, basically it's the highest mountain in either England or Wales, and you get to the top after hours of scrambling to find that there's a cafe there and a train station. There's a little mountain train that goes up the side of it, and there's loads of people up there getting coffee. So you feel like you've done this really dramatic thing, only to find lots of pensioners enjoying mochas up there. There we go. And please don't write in, I've got nothing against pensioners or mochas, it's just you don't expect to see either of them up there. Then again, at this rate, you probably wouldn't expect to see me up there either. Oh, the rain's coming back. Good, it's a good thing. Oh, well, that was a slog. Whew. And the clouds back over Snowdon. Bit further down. I like this shot, but I think it does need a model, aka me, because I'm on my own. So I might stick my blue jacket on and go walk up and down that path for a few minutes. But from here is the shot, I think. So that'd be nice. Right then, jacket on, as you can see. I'm just walking over to the spot that I have focused on, which is over on this footpath. Gonna get there as fast as possible while still being safe, and just walk backwards and forwards. A few different poses, hands in pockets, hands on shoulder straps, and yeah, see what we get. I think I'll then go back and set the camera up portrait. So from memory, I think my shutter speed is about 200th of a second, shooting f8, I think, to get the whole thing in focus. And I think that means I'll have to shoot at something like ISO 200, which is obviously fine. And I've focused on just this patch of mud right in front of us, because that was the most notable viewpoint. So I'll take particular care on my steps when I'm about here. Taking a photo every 3 seconds, so should end up with plenty of options. Right, head back. Portrait orientation time. I won't bore you with showing that process as well. It's exactly the same. It's a good looking ridge, that, isn't it? I don't think I've ever walked across it, but I'm going to in a minute, right after a nice slice of cold pizza. But anyway, what do you think of this strap? Not strap, clip. That's the right word for my GoPro. Usually I use a chest mount, which goes right about there, but on a chest mount it's a bit convoluted a process to take it off so that I can talk to the camera, whereas with this I just unclip it have it out right in front of me and then I can clip it right back. So hopefully you've not noticed that the footage is any less stable or anything, but yeah, do let me know because I've not seen it yet. Anyway, I am finding, I don't know about you, that I'm absolutely loving taking photos. That is a massive bee. Anyway, yeah, I'm finding that I'm loving taking photos at the moment, and it stands to reason. I mean, I'm a photographer. I got into it because I like taking photos, but I'm finding I'm enjoying it more than I ever have at the minute, probably because for the first 3 months of this year and for large swathes of last year, we weren't actually allowed to be out taking photos in this part of the world. So I'm making up for lost time, I think, and really enjoying shooting. I'm also finding though, again, I don't know if this is the same for you, that I'm not actually enjoying looking at other people's photos all that much. And that really hit home the other week when I saw probably hundreds of photos of the volcano that was erupting in Iceland over the course of a few days. And the first few photos I saw of it, I absolutely loved. I mean, naturally, seeing a volcano like that, even in photo form, is probably one of the best natural sights that you can see. But yeah, 100 odd photos in, I was completely bored of it. And I think that's probably a massive problem for photography and photographers going forward. Oversaturation or overexposure even to photos. Not the photos themselves. The photos weren't overexposed or oversaturated. The photos were lovely, but yeah, you know what I mean. Nothing worse than not being able to remember which pocket you put the pizza in. Yes! Lovely stuff. Oh, look at that. Another nice bit of light. I'm not usually as bothered about light as a subject as lots of other photographers, but today's just lovely. I'm not exactly where I'd want to be, unfortunately. I'd like to be much further over that way so that you get Snowdon in the background of that lake. I think it's a lake. Again, as I always say, can't complain, but I do always complain. Quite interesting, at 65mm you can just cut out the sky in its entirety and you get these silhouettes or shadows of the clouds, and the pond slash lake just looks like one of the big clouds, kind of. Very nice. Right, the ridge. They're big lambs as well. I'm always a bit nervous about starting scrambles that I don't know late in the day, because obviously if you lose your way, you've not got much time to rectify it. But luckily this time of year, it stays light for quite a while. So I've got a long time before it gets dark. It must be up here, I suppose. Well, this is pretty exposed, but I think it's the way. Just gonna stay away from that edge. Oh, getting tired now. Need more pizza. Well, up again, I guess. This way. Yes, path. Well, that was a fun scramble, a fun grade 1 scramble. I mean, I say that like I've experienced anything other than a grade 1 scramble. I'm not a rock climber, so grade 1 is all I do, but that was good fun. And what a view to be greeted with. Whew. So I'll point the camera just over this way towards the coast, and I mean, you definitely won't be able to see on the GoPro, but there's an island out there where I filmed a couple of videos, maybe more than that actually, from Newborough Beach. And I've never seen it from this view before, or never noticed it from this view. Amazing. I thought I'd get some shots of Snowdon since I had the telephoto out, and you can kind of make out the cafe. You can't now because the clouds come over, but when it wasn't over, you could. I imagine it'll be closed now because it's evening, but I'm pleased about that actually, because I would fancy a mocha. Right, I better get a shift on now, because even though there is still quite a lot of light left, a couple of hours worth, I've still got the vast majority of the walk to do. So onwards. Where's the edge of this hill? I want to stand on the edge. Sun's still a bit high for that shot really, a bit too contrasty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look through the viewfinder for that. Can't see the exposure in the sun. Yeah, still a bit too high, a bit too contrasty. Oh, this is quite nice down here as well. You got the path lined up with the trees, and then the summit and the last light. I'll have to get a quick shot of this. I think the 50mm portrait worked best there. Lovely spot. Also, I've just remembered there's supposed to be a super moon or a pink moon or an orange or red whatever moon tonight, some sort of special moon, and I can't see it at the moment because there's lots of cloud cover. I need to check photo pills to see where it actually is, to be honest, but fingers crossed before I get home I'll lay eyes on it. What else can I say to you while I'm walking in the woods on my own? Oh, a big thank you to all of you who've bought presets recently. I put those presets up a couple of months ago, not knowing if anyone would be particularly interested in them, but I've had lots of positive feedback, so that's great to hear. If you're interested in them, they're on my website. If you're not, then that's absolutely fine. I'll see you next week when hopefully, well, I might be in the woods actually. I was going to say hopefully I won't be, but I might be on my bike. It's been a while since I've done a video on my bike, and I need to take some more photos on my bike. So I'll maybe do that. I think I'm nearly out the woods. I'll see you next week.